Elephant Who Cried Mouse. Once upon a time, there was an elephant, Ronald. I'm sure you know how this goes. He was bewildered, frightened, absolutely terrified of mice. And mice, as you know, are very nice. Can you possibly imagine what there is to be frightened of in a mouse? They have the tiniest teeth in the world. They have soft, furry little bodies. They are the size of your finger. But Ronald couldn't help it. We don't always know why we're scared of things. Perhaps when Ronald was little, a mouse popped out of a tree when he was sleeping one night and jumped close to his face and seemed very big to our poor little Ronald. Perhaps Ronald had a bad dream about a mouse. These things can happen, especially when we eat too much chocolate before bed. And Ronald sure did like to eat a lot of chocolate before bed. In fact, eating chocolate in bed was his favorite thing to do. So anyway, here was Ronald, a great big grown-up 5-year-old elephant, who was absolutely, earthquakingly, dumbfoundedly, flabbergastedly terrified of mice. And because he felt so frozen, stiff, petrified of little micey kingdom, he naturally assumed that all of his elephant family felt the same way. And being a bit of a joker in his family, he liked to scream out, "Mouse!" whenever he thought he would like to scare them and have a laugh. "Mouse!" he would cry behind his mama, and she would jump a meter in the air, and when she landed, all the trees in the vicinity would come crashing to the ground. It was a terrible mess. "Hee hee," Ronald would giggle behind a tree. Mama wasn't very happy. Mama wasn't scared of mice, but she knew Ronald was, and every time he screamed mouse, she would think she needed to save him from somewhere where a mouse was. "Mouse!" Ronald would scream behind Papa, and Papa would jump a meter in the air, and when he landed, all the water in the lakes would drench the villages, and there would be no water left for the fish. "Hee hee," Ronald would giggle behind a log. Papa wasn't very happy. Papa wasn't scared of mice, but he hated loud noises, and every time Ronald screamed "Mouse," it made his heart gallop like a galloping horse until he realized it was just Ronald screaming "Mouse." This worked like a treat for many months. Ronald would scream "Mouse," and everyone would get scared. But one day, Ronald screamed "Mouse," and nobody said or did anything at all. Maybe they didn't hear him. "Mouse!" he screamed again, but his whole elephant family ignored him and went about their business. They were so used to him screaming "Mouse" that they had simply become used to it. To them now, it was just another sound of the jungle. And then Ronald turned around, and what do you think he saw? A scary, hairy, creepy, crawling, chittering little mouse. "Eek!" shouted Ronald and jumped into a tree. The mouse stood looking up at him and scratched his head. "What's wrong?" the mouse said. "Didn't you call for me?" And he was so soft and confused, so friendly and cute, that Ronald realized he was silly being scared. "Actually, I guess I did," he said to the mouse. And so Ronald came down from the tree. Now Ronald still cries "Mouse" from time to time, but when he does, his mouse friend comes and they play on the seesaw together, and they both scream together with laughter. The end.